What is going on, everybody? I am your host, Slackerz, bringing you our next matchup in the what am I calling this? The Ultimate Smash Bros. DLC tournament. So, if you're new and you're wondering what this is, you're just stumbling across this randomly. Well, it's basically a tournament that me and my community put together. We took 72 characters that potentially could be in Smash Bros. Ultimate through the means of DLC, whether it might be Fighter Pass 1, maybe a surprise free content update, maybe Fighter Pass 2, whatever it might be. We got all sorts of characters in the tournament. We got first party, we got third party. We do have assist trophies. We have spirits. We have characters that are disconfirmed by the studios themselves. We have all sorts of characters. So again, this tournament is for fun. It's for fun. I always want to stress that. So what is it? How does it work? So basically, each day on my channel, I upload one matchup from this tournament, and we kind of vote down in the comments for who you'd rather see. All right, cool, thank you. But we vote down in the comments for who we'd like to see in Smash Ultimate for DLC, and you vote between the two characters in the matchup. So today's matchup is who? Bomberman taking on Sylux. So yes, Bomberman is an assist trophy. We'll talk about that. But you'd vote for either, today it would be Bomberman or Sylux. You can vote for both if you absolutely want to. No, it's totally fine. It's in the rules. So, one vote per person. Each matchup only lasts for one week, voting-wise. That way the tournament keeps on rolling, keeps going smoothly, keep getting fresh matches. And if there's ever a tie in the voting, I will flip a coin on camera. Fairest way to break the tie. That's how we do it. So, with that being said, it's also a double elimination tournament. Character has to lose 2 times before being officially eliminated. So you lose once, you drop to the loser bracket, you lose from there, you're done. Alright, that's pretty much the gist of it, the whole rules and all that sort of stuff. So, we got to go over the results from last week, which was, I don't remember which game, but it was Tails from the Sonic series, taking on Impa from the Legend of Zelda series. And I thought it was going to be a pretty close one, because Impa's done pretty well in previous tournament that she was in. And Tails actually just ended up taking, third in the last tournament, or 2 tournaments ago, I should say. So Tails has done pretty well, so I was eager to see how this one would play out. Tails ended up getting the W in this one, 36 votes to 15, so congratulations to Tails. Moving on in the winner's bracket, but again, double elimination tournament. So Impa loses, just drops to the loser bracket now. So, one more loss for Impa. Impa is done. So, that is the result. So now we get to go over the matchup for the day. So, like I said, Bomberman taking on Sylux. So let's talk about it real quick, shall we? So, first up, Bomberman, right? I believe some people have an issue with Bomberman only because of what would his moveset be. So I'll jump into that in just a second, because I'll talk about it. But, so Bomberman, very popular. Going into Smash Ultimate, right when Smash Ultimate was teased, the little Inkling trailer, over a year ago now? Wow, yeah, over a year ago. Bomberman was, one of the top 3, most speculated third-party characters to make their appearance in Smash Ultimate as a DLC, or not a DLC character, but as a third-party character, up there with the likes of Rayman as well, because Rayman had his that random trophy in Smash Wii U 3DS. So Bomberman was up there. The whole thing was, could Konami, would they allow it? Could it happen? Who knows? And all that stuff. Ultimately, Bomberman sadly got put as an assist trophy, and I believe it was due to the lack of potential moveset. But if anyone's ever played a Bomberman game, you know he revolves around a lot of bombs. And he's got different sorts of bombs. He's got his neutral one, the one he's holding here on screen. Hopefully you can see that. That could be like a little neutral one. He just chucks a little bomb, does a little bit of damage. Nothing spectacular, nothing too big. Just kind of chucks it. Easy. He's also got other sorts of things and kind of power-ups through his games that you could kind of incorporate into a moveset. He's got different types of bombs that he's got like a timer bomb. You could place it down and maybe, after a certain set of period, then it detonates, maybe longer than a traditional bomb. He's got, I guess you could do kind of remote bombs, kind of like place it down, run away, and, press the input buttons again, and boom, then it detonates. You can use that in strategy and stuff like that. You could also put down, he's got like these power-ups where he can also pick up bombs. I know that'd be kind of weird, but he's got these this ability where he can kick his bomb. So I'm thinking, for a moveset, maybe like a down special perhaps. He could set down a bomb and then it would detonate over a certain time. But you could also Bomberman that it says could run up and kick it and just go sliding across, and if it happens to hit somebody, it would detonate, explosion, all that sort of stuff. You can always throw on some traditional punches and kicks, for the little, a little combo attack, something like that, perhaps. But, recovery moves, what would his up be, his up special be? I haven't really worked out a full move set, so yeah, Bomberman does have some, the move set somewhat working against him in a way, because he's kind of working in a limited capacity, but I think a lot of people would be in favor if Bomberman were to ever get the playable status for Smash Bros. In any game, whether it's DLC in Smash Ultimate or a future Smash Bros. Game. I think tons of people would be happy. He's kind of got the feel and the vibe. He's been on multiple Nintendo platforms throughout the years, that is. So Bomberman's a big name. Comes with a lot of he's kind of a gaming icon in itself. So he's kind of got popularity. He did have a Bomberman. I don't remember the title, but he had a Bomberman game come out on the Nintendo Switch at the Switch's launch, which I played. I actually played that more than I played Legend of Zelda at the time. I just had quite a bit of friends over, and we just played the crap out of Bomberman. It's a great little friendly party game to kind of just play around. It's a very fun game. But Bomberman, I think, fits very well. Sadly, he's an assist trophy. Maybe eventually he gets promoted. We'll see. Fingers crossed for me. I would love to see Bomberman. I think he'd be a great addition. But let's move on to his opponent, Sylux. Now, Sylux, most notably from the Metroid series, going to be, according to, I think it was one of the developers or something like that, who's working on Metroid Prime 4, Sylux is supposed to have a big prominent role in Metroid Prime 4. We don't really know much about the character itself. We don't know a backstory. Just know that Sylux is a bounty hunter who kind of hates the Federation and all that sort of stuff. And I think Sylux has this energy coil sort of attack, and I think it would be kind of unique where you attack with it, and think of it because the energy coil in the Metroid games uses this thing where you attack them and then he kind of drains their energy. So I'm thinking you could kind of use that as one of his attacks where, you attack him with it, and then think of maybe Robin's Nosferatu, maybe Wario's kind of bite, where you use the attack and then it slowly, it heals you, takes off a little bit of damage. I could see the shock coil kind of acting like that. So I think it'd be pretty cool. I think, I don't know, Nintendo might have planned, this is actually a cool idea, I'm going to talk about this too, but I think Nintendo might have planned for Sylux to be DLC in Smash Ultimate. Again, we'll have to wait and see in the future, but, with the recent announcement a couple months ago, Metroid Prime 4 pretty much restarting development, that kind of sucks, because I think they might have wanted to try to tie in Sylux. If they were going to go this route, that is, they might have wanted to try to tie in Sylux for Smash DLC with the potential release of Metroid Prime 4, to kind of get a bunch of eyes, on the franchise and on the character and that sort of stuff, which would be cool. And I found this picture. No idea who made it. Wasn't me. Whoever made it totally gets the credit, obviously. Not me. Didn't make it. But it'd be cool for a little color scheme, color swaps, alternate skins or whatever. I'm not saying make the alternate skins the other hunters from Metroid Prime. I'm just saying the colors should, reflect what those other hunters looked like, what their color scheme was. That's how I think that. I just thought this was perfect. I mean, you got Noxus, you got Candid, Weevil, Spire, Trace, Goria, and Rundus. And I believe Sylux does not have a spirit in Smash Ultimate. There's a ton of spirits, and Sylux does not have one. I believe, who is it? Is it Candid and Spire, or Candid and Trace? There's only 2 of the hunters that actually do have spirits, if I'm not mistaken. And Sylux, arguably being the most popular, the most, the fan favorite of the bunch. Why would Sylux not have a spirit? I found that a little interesting. So, yeah, I don't know. Sylux, I think, could actually make a pretty cool, unique, addition to the roster. I think he would fit in very well. So, Yeah, I personally I like both these characters. Honestly, I think they're very fun. Sylux would I think could play somewhat similar to Samus. Going back to the moveset again, real quick. You know how Samus is down special. She rolls into the little ball and it detonates a little bomb or whatever. Sylux kind of has the same thing. It's this little down B. If you guys can see that picture, yeah, you can see that. But he transforms into this, or Sylux transforms into this, and then just kind of zooms around the stage and then dropping these little bombs. So it'd kind of be similar, but I think it would be much faster movement instead of just kind of like rolling up into a ball and boop, little bomb pops out. I think Sylux could transform into this and just maybe kind of shoot across the stage or something somewhat quickly and drops maybe 1, 2, 3 of these little bombs that detonate. So I think that'd be kind of cool. So Sylux, I think he's got the look. I think has the potential, honestly. I mean, it's easy for Nintendo. You don't got to go get the third-party license, so you get to save a bit of money. You get to promote one of your own games in the means of Smash. So, yeah, both these characters, and honestly, Sylux makes the most sense at this case. I mean, come on, Sylux, no spirit, it's not in the game right now. So, Sylux, I definitely see having the better chance, hands down, no question about that. But for this one, because it's a fun tournament, I'm voting Bomberman. Bomberman's always been one of my childhood favorite characters. I grew up with, Bomberman 64, played it on the DS, played it on my Xbox 360, played it on the Switch. I love Bomberman. Fingers crossed someday he gets into the game as a playable character. I would absolutely love that, but maybe someday. So yeah, my vote's Bomberman, and that's pretty much going to be it for this one. So the only question left is who you got, Bomberman or Sylux? Let me know down in the comments. Again, 1 vote per person. So that's going to be it for this one. Sneak peek for tomorrow. Looks like, good matchup tomorrow. We're going to have Dixie Kong taking on Spyro the Dragon. All right, I think that'll be a really good matchup. That should be really good. All right, and then we get the results of who? Banjo and Excitebike. Okay, let's face it, Banjo's going to win that one. So, yeah, we'll get the results of it anyway. We'll see who wins it and by how much. But that is it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed, and hopefully we'll catch you on the next one. Peace out, everybody.